I may be sharing this video with others. I'm very frustrated. I'm writing and I'm writing and I'm writing, and I want to make it neat, and there's a number, and I know like 5 different things I can do with that number. Now, what am I going to do with it? Am I going to put all the expressions? Am I going to go on one expression? Like right now I'm working with 14. Now how can we get number 14? If we play the game of craps, it becomes 8 and 6, 9 and 5, 10 and 4. The 10 and 4 become the CB codes. The 10, because it possesses a 0, now becomes 16 instead of 10. We take the 4 and the 16, we get 20 into the 20 world, which is the same thing as if we play Rubik's Cube, because the center of Rubik's Cube is the 14th position based on how you begin to count. But when you get to the center position, that center core has an arm, and that arm has 6 directions on it, in which when you turn the arm of 6 directions, only 4 directions turn, but still all 6 of them have a new territory of position, meaning that if you go out and break all the way around Rubik's Cube, what was in front of it that's not turning, the outside is turning, so everything gets this position. So now we go to 24 and the 24 hours of the day. Since we got the 24 hours of the day, 2 times 4 and 2 plus 4 make 8 and 6. 8 and 6 equals 14, and that's how it all began. And since we got 8 and 6, and if you play the game on the dice, it pays the 7 and the 6. So now the 8 and the 6 has the 6 and the 4 making 10. The 8 gets the 2 making 10. Now everybody has to have their own completion, so the 7 gets the 3 and makes it 10. And the 6 gets a 4 and makes it 10, and we have 2 4s that are getting 10s into the 20 world of 4. The presidency now, the Super Bowl coming this year, the 2014 10-4 CB codes of 14 coming this year. Not Nibiru, because that's number 73, and that's a whole new story. But 73 and 37 make 110 stories of the Twin Towers. So while something went down, more of the stories went up. For every action, there's an understanding. So where do we go back to? We had 7 and 6 with 3 and 4, and we had 7 and 6. The size diameter of the moon, if I don't get my numbers right, is 3, 4, 7, and 6. Now if we go back to 3, 4, 7, and 6, we are now related to this keyboard. Because look, between here's 1 and 2, here's 4 and 5. What number would go here to meet everybody? It's a 3. Here's a 2 and a 3. Here's a 5 and a 6. What number would go between here to meet everybody? It's a 4. We have 4 and 5 in between here, 5 and 7, and 4 and 8 in between to make everything perfect is a 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We create the letter Z and other letters from it. But in between here, we also get the 7. Now we have the size and diameters of the moon by just using a simple telephone or operational or inoperational, as long as the numbers are there and you can see it. Who needs to operate? I'm operating right here. You know what I'm saying? Do you want me to act a little crazy? I don't become crazy. I just do the act. The acting's okay. It is. Don't worry. Let me call you a doctor. For what? Because I'm different from you? Therefore, if I'm different from you, you must stop doing anything that you like, where you get a surprise every time you do it, because it's now different. She better take her hands off of you while I speak. Is it the female or the price she pays? Or is it the price man pays? Is the fee of being a man? Is it Hashem? Or has she seen them? Because they weren't at home. While the little girls were out to play, they were naughty, naughty. Blame it on the boys, the promiscuous girls who have to wear their tops open all the way down to here to get a little bit more of attention. I think you're intelligent enough to be able to think to do this, that you don't really need any of the attention, and the boys should notice you anyways. Now where are we going to go back to? Were we back on number 14? Well, E and I, as the highest 2 numbers between each other, is 4 and 4, from A to E and E to I. The total of 5 and 4 is, 5 and 9 is 14. The 14th letter is N. The E is the 5. The I is the 9. Oh my God, we got 59 minutes on the clock. E-I-E-I-O. The N is the 14. How do you get 14 and E and I and N is 28? How do you get 28? 14 times 2. 7 times 2 is 14. Wow. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 4 is 28. Now we got the whole number. But 7 plus 4 is 11. 28 and 11 is 39. Nibiru, the Rust, the Titanic, RMST Titanic. See the part here? It's us. The RMST Titanic. Us. They're coming for us. You read it one way, they read it the way they want you to see it, and sometimes it's so questionable that even if they twist it just a bit, we're not looking for anything else other than the story. The story that is told. Let's listen to the story. Whoever thought somebody's going to tell us the whole truth and nothing but the truth? That's why they took the Bible out. Will you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? But when they did all these things, did anybody really tell the truth? Of course. Your story is the truth of the story you tell. The reality is a different positioning for a better understanding. I have to move my keyboard over. Now we're back on number 14. And we did have number 39, and we did have it come out too. Rust. S-T, first, last, best, all the rest, do the test. But you're us. T. Rusty, stir. S, I'm not sure which way to go. Can't you see it? Trust is the way. Now the rust comes out with the 15 and the 7 ball is 22. We need some lemonade. It's a lemon. It's a rust bucket. There must be a connection to the yellow and the green and the rust buckets and blood inside our system. With the metals that go everywhere in the world and they hit the moon, the metals, and then they come back to your body and you have a funny feeling about something. Aldous Huxley wrote about it. I'm just furthering part of his study, how they connect to us through matrix, the wiring that we sometimes, oh boy, I feel shocked. So anyways, let's go back on. ST, E and I, 5 and 9, equal N, E-I-N, S-T-E-I-N, Einstein. You saw what the Einstein theory is, right? 1776, 2 times 888, 3 times 592, 4 times 444, 6 times 296, 8 times 222, all 1776. The total here is 24. The total of the center of where number 74 position is right here. 74 by the 24, which is Saturn and Jupiter, equals 1776. 7 and 4 is 11, or 28 days, equaling to 39. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 plus 4 is 6. That's right. The word planet, 68, connects to the moon, connects to the 24, connects to the, 68 connects to the 24, and the 24 is the opposition of the 42. 42 and 24 is 66. The 14s are all 5, 5, 5, and 5. 5 times 5 is 25, equals 1 quarter. 125, the 125th day is the 5th of May. It's the Mayan numbers, and it's all over the Sanskrit, wherever you look. There's even a number 52 on the Sanskrit, and that stands for Earth, number 52. Got papers all over the place. I want to draw you up how the 8, 9, and 10 cards work, but it takes a long time. I keep throwing out tons of paper. But let me tell you one thing, there's a good cause. I don't like to wreck the trees, but I got to do something. I'm on a mission. And that mission is to find out what the truth is about numbers. Because the numbers lead me to stories on different pages, a page with a number. Therefore, right away, it's got a story into itself only because it's on that number. But is it on the left side of the page or the right side of the page? What's the name of the book? And let's continue on. So again, we're talking about number 14, and everybody knows this grid over here from Nibiru. where we have 10 and 4. Can you still see my paper? We have 10 and 4, and then we have 11 and 3 and 12 and 2 and 13 and 1. 1 and 3 is 4. 2 and 1 is 3. 1 and 1 is 2. Look up 432. It's the JO, electric company and water works. Well, when the water is working, it's because the electric company is in your body. Let's make the water move. Go to sleep. Brain slows down. A little less activity. We still got water working in the electric company, but we're in bed, and we're connected a little bit higher and higher. And then again, they intercepted us. This is the kind of world. It's a scientific world. They had to leave us, had the possibility of being intercepted. They needed all ways for us to become the better of who we can be. And in the better understanding of how the creation of the world is, we'll just say, oh my God, let's just keep going for it. I want to be the best that I be in this world. We're getting prizes after this. Oh God, oh please let me come into this world. You know what that was all about? It was my father or my mother going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, let's have a child. And my father says, no, no, no. And he says, uh-oh, too late. And then after it was too late, I'm one of the sperm, and I'm swimming in there going, I want to come out. I want to come out. I want to be that sperm that comes out with a face. And they gave me a head, and they gave me a nose, the split nose of the mustache. Do you ever see what Anonymous looks like? It's a pair of eyes. If you put two Anonymous upside down on top of each other, it's got two sets of eyes. It's like us and the Jack. So I swim, and I swim, and I swim, and I saw the egg. Oh, and I says, it's an egg. Wow. I want to be the egg. I'm the sperm swimming after the egg. Let me swim. Hold on a second. I'm going to help the egg swim. Come on, little eggy. Let's go. Come on. Come on. And I came into the egg, and I sort of looked like the number 7, but I was still in Q. And the egg goes in, and anyways, so he's still in Q, and